So this video idea was like my most viral video of Madden 22, which isn't really saying a lot, to be honest, which kind of actually makes me tear up a little bit. But of course, we live in a world of remakes and I would say redos, but just lack of original ideas. And you know what? If the cow still has milk in it, yeah, keep milking dry. It's something that some people do in the middle of the night when nobody's around. But of course, the Lions, they were the team that, I did first, I believe. And that's the team I'm going to do here again. Obviously an improved team, but still definitely some holes. And I don't have a 99 on this team, just in case. Just in case this video goes from full-length video that can do some damage in the algorithms to YouTube short video that I actually don't know how to upload because the freaking aspect ratio is terrible. It's just a disaster. We did have to take a look just in case, but as expected, the Lions, they go 5-12, which could actually be one of the, we're like bottom 3, I'd say. Bottom 4, the 4th worst. Now, there is obviously motivation for me to lose, because obviously the longer the video, the more cha-ching. But obviously, I don't need to force lose the Lions out the gate, because let's just be honest, all right? There's no need to lie to ourselves. They're just not going to be there. Once again, they have a lot of potential, and they, even in my Lions rebuild, it took like 3 seasons for Hutchinson to get 10 sacks. But also in the Lions rebuild, I may have accidentally run a 3-4. But that's beside the point. I'm not going to look at the stats and everything each season, but, if we add a player, like let's say the first player is, making Jared Goff a 99 overall, we'll probably take a look at his stats. But, you don't want the video too long. Or maybe you do. Weird matchup of the Packers versus the Colts in the Super Bowl, with the winners being the Colts, a 12-0 Super Bowl. Surely that's never happened. All right, so our first 99, of course, is going to be the most important position on the football field, which is quarterback. Jared Goff is now a 99 overall X Factor with 99 everything. I could have done like 90 speed, 90 excel, more realistic ratings, but honestly, if we do this as a series, it's going to be way too hard for me to remember exactly what rating. Oh, I actually only gave quarterbacks 88 speed. Oh, wide receivers actually have 97 speed. I can't. I'm just going to make them all 99. And even then, it's going to take a while. I'm going to have the playbooks literally on their exact playbooks this year if we're going to do this as a series, just to see how long some teams take than others, just because of, their roster, but mainly their playbooks, as we know, that plays a huge factor. This actually takes so long. The sim is so slow. You could do so much while doing... I'm probably watch some, whole Netflix series while doing this. Or you could also, leave a like and, maybe, subscribe or something. But for real, though, if you guys want to see this as an actual series where maybe, I wouldn't say every team, but maybe we do, the bottom 10 teams in the league based on overall which kind of team can go fastest, maybe leave a like. Maybe, do those subscribe things, notification bell thing. Leave a comment saying, hey, I want to see, the Vikings next, or I want to see the Texans next because they're literally the lowest overall team in the league. Or maybe find some original idea to use because this one's outdated and boring. I don't know. Leave something in there. I'm always looking for ideas, and maybe I'll mention your name. And that's it. Such a reward. They did improve. They went to 8-9. I don't remember Jared Goff's numbers last season. They weren't very good. And honestly, if you look at the pick numbers, this you can debate isn't even better. Might not even be better. Also, did his player tag change based on the fact that he's a 99 overall? Because surely EA wouldn't have had Jared Goff as a franchise QB out the gate, right? Packers in another Super Bowl. I was actually thinking about rebuilding the Packers soon because they're my favorite team, and I'm kind of want to see, can they win another Super Bowl ring with Rodgers? And then, once Rodgers leaves, can Love win one? I don't know how long that rebuild will last, but I don't know if I need to because they do win one here and they lost the other one, but 2 Super Bowls in a row? All right, for our second player added, there's debates on what the second most player, important position on the football field is. It could literally be so many different things, but personally, I think after quarterback, it goes edge rusher or pass rusher, if you will. I just think of, what a true elite pass rusher can do for a defense, and it's just game changer. There's no corner in the world that can cover forever. And that's why the pass rush matters so much. And that's why I have it as my second most important position. So Aiden Hutchinson, 99 X Factor. Probably not going to be enough, but we'll see. Oh, now headed to season 3 of that Netflix show I was watching. And it was enough to make the playoffs. The Vikings at 1-16. Now, once again, we've kind of been over the fact that technically my horse is the races. You know, you get it. The racing horse that wins something, you know. I do have a horse in this race, and that is to make the long video as long as possible, especially with freaking stroke I just had. Of course, Jared Goff, I mean, touchdowns are down. I'm not really sure what's going on there. He's 99 overall, of course. Holy crap! 40 sacks! That's crazy. I don't know if that was just a lucky sim. I put literally everything at 99, even he's like a 99 juke move or something. Oh, it's got an achievement. Reveal rookie's X Factor potential. Okay, thank you, I guess. But 86 impact, whatever. 40 sacks! I wonder if he was Defensive Rookie of the Year. Could he have won MVP, actually? Number 2. This Rodgers guy, like, he just steals MVP from all the players that deserve it over him. I still live and die on the hill that J.J. Watt didn't deserve it. I don't care. I'm sorry. As a Packers fan, I clearly have no biases. That is a pretty damn good season. 51 touchdowns and 9 picks. But 40 sacks, especially for a team that, like, doesn't ever make the playoffs, to basically be the reason they made it. Yeah, okay, yeah, he deserves it. And we actually beat the Saints for the first game. This could be a short video. Going up against the Eagles, and we lose by 1. Take a look at the numbers. Jared Goff was bad. Hurts was worse. What about Aiden? Oh my god, he's so good, dude. He's busted. For our third player, I definitely debated between cornerback, wide receiver, and tackle, but I ultimately went with wide receiver, as especially with 99 speed. There's just so much that a 99 everything wide receiver could do for a team, whereas, you know, a tackle, you're kind of only beating one guy, you're only able to really do something for one player, whereas a wide receiver, you know, you can draw the double, you can draw the triple, and, you know, really change the game for a team, whereas, you know, you can have a great tackle all you want, but if nobody's getting open, it doesn't really matter. And then, of course, you still have Aiden Hutchinson and all that. In the playoffs at 9-8, a little bit worse of a season than last year. Don't know how we even made it at 9-8. Jared Goff gets worse every season as the team gets better. Jameson Williams, not crazy great. And then Aiden Hutchinson outdoes himself with 47 sacks. Holy. Did he win MVP this time? He did! MVP for the defender. Nice. Well, that solves another, you know, what-if kind of experiment video that, you know, we were maybe going to do in the future. Oh, well. And we win against the Packers in the wild card, going against the Buccaneers now, and another divisional round loss. Jared Goff selling hard again. All right, don't hate me. We have decided that corner is the 4th most position to go for when building a team, I suppose. 99 overall. But for this team, it may actually be linebacker. Also, I got to switch this to a 4-3 because, God, yay, 499s, and we didn't even make the playoffs. We're literally getting worse each season. Nice. And you know what's even better than that? For this one, I actually had to remake the roster because the game glitched out. It wouldn't sim when I simmed the playoffs, so I had to force quit the game, and when I reloaded the game, this save file didn't exist. So I had to reload it, make 4 X Factors, change the scheme, change the roster, and bam! All for nothing. So I wouldn't say this is for every team, but since this team's linebacker sucks so much, Anal Zone is the guy. And I know it's Anzalone for anyone that's new. We actually had a lot of you guys that are new. I call him Anal Zone because it's similar, and he always would tackle me a lot, which hurt my anal zone. Oh, we're getting better. We are getting better. 599s has gotten us to a 12-5 season, back to the playoffs, almost a bye week, same scheme and all. Let's see what the numbers are looking like real quick, as we do not see him in the top 3, but that is okay. Maybe he has a better chance. I mean, he's still kind of iffy, but let's take a look at Jameson Williams. Pretty good. And then defensively, 34 sacks. Hutchinson hasn't really been the same, but Anzalone, pretty damn good. Our Warrior, 5 picks as well. So the numbers look decent there. Can we win a Super Bowl with 599s? I think the lowest we ever did in Madden 22, I can't remember exactly, it might have been 3 or 4. It was really low. And we do beat the Panthers, going against a Rams team that is 8-9. And we beat them, now going against, please Green Bay, as a fan, please suck. In the Super Bowl, can it be done with only 599s? Should we go in? Should we go in? Who do the Dolphins have to play against? Who do they have to go against here? They had... Oh, that's the wrong team. That's us, you idiot. They had to go against the Patriots, barely won. The Ravens kind of barely won. And then the Broncos by 3. Can 599s do it? Let's see. Let's go in. Oh, this is interesting. Is this a new thing? I don't remember seeing that even when we did a rebuild, unless that's literally brand new, like a day or 2 ago. I don't remember seeing that intro. Maybe I'm just dumb. Please don't answer that, anyone. Of course, driving down first. I think we are right to left. Miami gets 3. 6-0. Come on, Detroit down by 3 now. Up by 4. Can Detroit win a Super Bowl here? 13-6. 16-6. 16-9. And 599s is enough to win the Super Bowl for the Detroit Lions. Scheme is the exact same. I'll even talk through us backing out just so you guys can see it. Obviously the numbers literally looked exactly the same all across the board. Jared Goff didn't just put on a clinic this season. The receiving numbers were all the exact same, and I'm a little surprised. Maybe Anzalone was a huge help. I mean, we did go from 8-9 to 12-5 with him. We started this thing as a 77 overall, I think, and we are now an 84 overall. I mean, it could... Nah, I can't... See, I was about to make an argument because I read a couple of comments recently, which I do agree with, in fairness, at its base value. But I read, a couple comments recently saying, I like when people rebuild and use the same playbooks that they started with. If we were doing a Detroit rebuild, that's the team we would use the playbooks for. And in theory, I also agree with that. But we have proven that the playbooks play so much of a factor sometimes, especially when you're starting from a huge deficit of a team, that you kind of have to, otherwise you're just not going to win the Super Bowl, nobody has time to do 10-plus season rebuilds every single time, and that would be minimum, you know what I mean? I was going to say, well, this kind of proves against what I think, but then I realized I was thinking, it kind of doesn't, because this is 599's instant upgrade right out the gate, but if I were to try to build a team up with 599's extra that they didn't start, obviously it wouldn't be the same league because the league would also be upgrading as we do that. So it kind of doesn't work that way. But I am trying at least. I am trying to do at least the first 2 or 3 seasons of a rebuild with the same playbooks. But it's tough, man, because it's just you're not going to start winning until you switch the playbooks. And it just feels like a waste of time not developing as good as you can. I don't know. But I once again, in its pure sentiment, I also agree that's the way I like to do rebuilds. That's the way I like to watch rebuilds, is when they use it, because it does kind of defeat the purpose. I get it, but at the same time, after a while, when you build a roster up that is so good that you're losing because your playbooks suck, what can I do? Do I just end the rebuild with a failed rebuild every time if we're using the Lions or the Texans or a team with a bad playbook scheme? I don't know. But of course, 99 Goff, 99 Williams, 99 Anzalone, 99 Hutchinson, 99 Aruwariye. I think that was the right call. I mean, you look at what this team needs the most, and linebacker was definitely up there. You had all 70s, really low 70s starting, but now you have a cornerstone middle linebacker, you have a cornerstone edge rusher, cornerstone corner, ironically enough, and those are kind of all the 3 different levels of the game, right? The line, the middle of the field, and then the deep portion of the field. And then when you're on offense, you have the passing game, which is, of course, the league's, offense, just passing all the time. But that's pretty much going to be it. If the Lions are a 599 team with their base rosters and, kind of guys like Swift really just sucking in sim, is there a reason to do this for another team? Maybe one more, and then we'll see, if that team takes 10-plus years to do, then maybe we don't do this ever again. But let me know, like I said, in the comment section below, if you want to see this again, what team you'd like to see next. I'd say the Texans would probably be the number 1 team up there. But yeah, of course, this isn't some like filler video. This video actually took a long time to make because, you know, making the 99s, putting the roster together, and then changing their devs to Superstar X Factor, changing the roster around a little bit, changing the scheme to a 4-3, and then simming, which takes so long. It was a long recording. The editing's not going to be that tough, but I'm saying, you know, EA Sim, not a fan. Not a fan, but anyways, 599s does the trick, and that is going to be it for this video. Like I said, any ideas for the future if you guys want to see things that are maybe helpful? Like I said, I usually do the like kind of does size matter experiment, specifically in Sim. I would say it matters in game. We'll probably test gameplay on it as well, but any ideas like that you want to see that maybe help you out in franchise, let me know, because like I said, I definitely want to do that soon where it's like, hey, does having a 7-foot-tall, 400-pound lineman, does it actually play better than, let's say, a 5'5", 160-pound lineman? Now, you might think, well, that's stupid because there's never a 5'5", 600, 160-pound lineman. But if we can see that it doesn't make a difference either way, then that kind of tells you that the size in general doesn't matter at all. You know what I mean? But long outro is long enough. Like I said, leave a like, subscribe if you're not new. Appreciate you a ton. Maybe check out the second channel, PK Plays, non-Madden stuff over there. And, of course, I want to get back to uploading there, and I probably will maybe next week. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. And then if I'm going to stream ever in the future, which I probably will at some point, twitch.tv/Jeromepkr. That's about it. Will be a Face of the Franchise video later today. Tomorrow will be Seahawks. You guys hit the like goal. Appreciate it a ton. And a rebuild. That is about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for the next video. But until next video, see ya!